Hi, my name's Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Exodus 17 verses 1 to 7. Here's the word of God. All the congregation of the people of Israel moved on from the wilderness of sin by stages, according to the commandment of the Lord, and camped at Rephidim, but there was no water for the people to drink. Therefore the people quarreled with Moses and said, "Give us water to drink." And Moses said to them, "Why do you quarrel with me? Why do you test the Lord?" But the people thirsted there for water, and the people grumbled against Moses and said, "Why did you bring us out of Egypt? To kill us and our children and our livestock with thirst." So Moses cried to the Lord, "What shall I do with this people? They are almost ready to stone me." And the Lord said to Moses, "Pass on before the people, taking with you some of the elders of Israel, and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile, and go. Behold, I will stand before you there on the rock at Horeb, and you shall strike the rock, and water shall come out of it, and the people will drink." And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the quarreling of the people of Israel, and because they tested the Lord by saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" Exodus 17 verses 1 to 7. Here's the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. When the Israelites tested the Lord. When God's people moved into Rephidim and camped there, there was no water source, and they began to complain again. They blamed Moses once more for dying there of thirst. They began to doubt and question the presence of God. Despite God's faithfulness to provide everything to them, they still had the audacity to grumble and not totally trust Him. Here's my commentary. The Israelites journeyed the wilderness for many years. During those times, they have witnessed God's power and steadfast love for them by providing their food and ensuring they were protected from the elements. But when they moved to this place called Rephidim and they found not one water source, they began to grumble again and blamed Moses for taking them there to die of thirst. Reflection. Why do you think people automatically grumble each time there is a lack? I think because we have our sinful nature that is automated in us. We like to be comfortable. We like to be in control. And when we like to be in control, we like to know things. We like to know what we don't know, and when we don't know what we don't know, we begin to catastrophize. We begin to look at the worst case scenario, and this is usually the source of grumbling, when we fear something that we have no control over, when we fear that we are going to be inconvenienced, when we fear that we are going to be uncomfortable. Our selfish nature, our sinful nature kicks in. And when it kicks in, our mouth begins to open and say things that is not true. And that leads us to more sin. That's why in the Bible it tells us that we should pray for God to guard our mouth, guard our lips, put a hold on our lips before we speak. But we are so quick to automatically react, automatically say something. And that is in our nature, because that is the repercussion of sin, the sin that we inherited from Adam and Eve. It is in our nature. But if we live in the will of the Spirit, if we live in and walk in the Spirit, that nature does not automatically come out. Because if we belong to Christ, God gives us the ability to recognize sin right away, and so we don't make a habit of it. So that is the automated response of even God's people. Even though how close we are to God, we are going to be sinners because that is our nature. And if we don't rely on God's power, we will never be able to do anything right. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos and give you the Word of God. And if you haven't already, check over 3,000 videos I've done over the years. I've been doing this daily. Just type on Google search ILMA'S Poem Devotional. Have a wonderful day.